Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Wednesday night, and I'm gonna paint with you. Hopefully, you guys can hear me because I'm super flat tonight. Hello, hello, everybody. Join me here. Hello. Let's see. There we go. People are finding me. People are finding me. Ba-da-da-dum-dum-dum-dum. Okay. Join us. Hi, everybody. Can you hear me? Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Oh. Hi, everybody. Live now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Ann, behind the scenes. Sound check before somebody says I'm too quiet. It's literally on my Adam's apple. It can't get any closer. Cannot wait to see what I'm up to tonight. Well, I am excited to share. Yes, sirree, Bob. Yeah. Everybody, good here. Excellent audio. Okay, newbie. Hi, Shauna. How did you happen to come upon us? I'm excited to have you here. I can hear you. That is good. Welcome, welcome. We are live. Okay. All right. Just a little bit, in a mood. So, welcome to my studio. I'll give everybody a couple of minutes. Oh, it's 2 minutes late. I took a little bit of a day off. Interesting. A little bit of a day off. Took a little stroll this morning and discovered a lake. I had never traveled in that direction, so I went in that direction and ate ripe plantains and empanadas at 9:40 in the morning. It seems right? I mean, if you're Spanish, Cuban, I love Cuban food. Anyway, ended up at a restaurant and went to the restaurant and asked for empanadas because I love empanadas and I love plantains, especially ripe plantains. I like this microphone. It's bigger than the other one. Nope, it's the same one. Probably just up. Yeah, it's literally like right there. I just like put it as close to me as possible this time. But yeah, and then I stopped by a little lake, did a little stroll around the lake. Pollen is particularly bad right now. So if you see that my nose is running, it's because nobody warned me that there was this yellow dusty stuff that is eating North Carolina. And so we have everything closed. Thank God. Last year I didn't close my garage. Everything got covered. We had to like clean everything out. But this year I put my thinking cap on when I saw that yellow dust coming out of the trees. So fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I think that's the saying. And then let me tell you, I have been painting a lot and designing a lot and just put myself in a creative bubble this weekend. And no cameras, no demos, no nothing, no materials lists, I just needed an escape. And so I took that escape. I played with new materials. I made new things. I have decided that it would be fun to be a dealer in Las Vegas, but if you came to my casino, we would have flower chips. That's what we would have. Yeah, pine pollen, really bad, really bad. So I will tell you what these are doing and why they're here and what I've been doing. And I've been playing. I'm going to show you some of the pages out of my art journal. I posted something rather personal this week, which let's see. There we go. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. Okay. So many of you have been asking, people are asking if you can buy a print from me. As of right now, I don't really do a lot of prints. I am reconsidering that because I had a new printing company moving into our small town. So I'm going to go meet with them, talk to them. But yes, I painted this. Yes, I painted this. That's what I painted. And then I decided I was done. Yes, I painted this, which was going to be this, turned into this. I can talk to you about that. Then I painted this, which I just posted on my stories, and some of you are asking, and I'm going to tell you. And then I painted this. So it's just, I'm in my guitar era, I guess. And it felt really good to, oh, I made copies of paintbrushes. It felt really good to release. And so no, to answer your question, I do not just paint flowers. I paint tons of things. And I am going to adapt the guitars to something happy and amazing and fun and festive. Y'all know I'm inspired. Oh, I also had a surprise visitor this weekend. Karen Campbell and her husband came over bearing 3 bundles of bananas. That was pretty funny. But if you guys don't know Karen Campbell, she actually is a local North Carolina artist. I'm looking for my hair clip. Oh, here it is. I feel like my hair is a little, several of you asked about the guitars, and thank you very much. I have, it was a weekend that I don't really, I don't do emotions well. I feel the feels in different ways. And sometimes that way, I'm just going to put my hair up, is just burying myself in my book, which I did. And it was wonderful. So I will answer questions about how I do all of these things at a later time. I'm going to be showing you guys, so I'm not going to go into that. But I was asked about these. I've been putting them in, I guess I could ask your opinion. So I've been putting these. They started going in the orders, okay? But then I thought, I'm a small, medium, and large kind of gal. Oh, don't pay attention to some of these. And the size is not exactly right because I proportionately just changed them up. But I kind of thought I would offer them in small, medium, and large. Yay or nay? Too much work, forget about it, just put those in that. But some people work on cards, and some people work on smaller real estate spaces, and some people prefer larger if they're working on canvas. So yes, I love Karen too. And these are not, these are so great to have a friend too. Like when I moved here, it was like a built-in artist friend. So that made me really happy. But I kind of thought small, medium, large. And I'm not going to call this lady robust. I'm going to call them large. But I really thought they're really cute for cards. So I was putting these in the, anyway. So I'm cutting them out. And I just thought they were super cute. Now, what have I been doing with them? Well, they've gone in my art journal, number one. I'm going to show you how I color them. I'm going to give you my tips and tricks. But I just needed to get these out in the universe. So I think small, medium, and large. And that's what I'll do, even though the large take a boatload of time to cut out. I even thought about like mixing them all up, but then somebody's going to get 2 roses and different, Anyway, so I am going to show people how, you know what this started as, which I should show you. You know what this started as? I made 3 of these to go in the retreat kits. Oh boy, that'll be a fun bonus. You guys, maybe I wait until the retreat. I'm going to grab a kit. I can tell you how these came about. And by the way, they take way too long to cut out. I probably am making a business decision that's not wise. But I put them in here, and they were rather large. So this is the retreat kit in my hand, and I put these in there, and then I figured, you know what, if you guys retreat and you would like to, the virtual retreat, the in-person seats are sold out, so don't try to get an in-person seat. Otherwise, you're sitting on somebody's lap, and they're not going to like that. So I put the link in for the retreat. You can still join us virtually. If you're planning on ordering an optional kit, it's optional. Nobody has to order. Beverly said, if you order enough times, you'll eventually have a full set. Maybe, but I just grab 2 at a time or 3 or whatever. If you would like the optional kit, which here it is, and we're going to be doing cards and round journal. I mean, this kit hit all of the feels for me, all of the buttons for me. But I made these, and I put 2 or 3, and then I figured, you know what's going to happen? People are going to want to order those, so that's what I'm doing. And then I started playing with them, so I put the link to the kit, I put a link to the retreat. You can still join, just cannot join us in person. As far as what do they look like when they're painted and what am I doing, a lot of people are asking. Yes, I'll answer all the questions. I've been experimenting. This was last night. Oh my goodness. Hello. Yeah, I loved this. Now this one, I was like ho-hum, and I was testing out a spray sealer, and it didn't do it for me. Anyway, what if I agree to let somebody sit on my lap? Interesting, you're gonna have to split the food too. That's my favorite. And then this little guy. So they turn out just as cute when they're, and I just picked out 12 of my favorite designs. I had like 18 designs, and they just turned out so dang cute that I am going to sell them. They should be on the website tonight or tomorrow. And when I say tonight, I had to make them like little size. I made them like 1 inch, 2 inch, and 2.5 inch or something. So I don't know if they'll sell, but I thought they were cute. And I've just been playing, and I have been experimenting, and I have been letting myself just go. And I was just making sure I had clean water. Sometimes when I'm feeling the feels, creatively, I tend to work my best. Probably you could equate that to Taylor Swift when she has a good breakup. She writes some really dang good music. I am the same kind of person. When I have anything that hits the heart, I feel the feels. And I go into my little cocoon, and it feels really good to just express myself. So that's what I've been doing. But a lot of you have seen quite a few guitars coming out, and I have one more. All right, question. In the website, the round journal extra pages says retreat 2025. Are these the pages? Hold on. Okay, April 2026. Blanca on YouTube, the round ones are for, I'll go in and change that right when I'm done. Yes, these can be made into magnets. Yes. Are the sprays on the website? Yes. You know why they're on the website? Because yours truly also, when she has a little bit of time on her hands and emotions, likes to put it in cleaning, organizing, and entering new product. So I also made those really simple. Let me see if I can give you the website. I think I'm gonna use them tonight. But I put them in, and let me know if you like this. I'm just curious, because instead of going back and forth to, I put all of the sprays, you guys, I reorganized, I did all of the things, but I put all of the sprays, and you can just click on the colors and see the colors, and order them all from one location. So I did that. There is a plus size to heartbreak because yours truly could clean anything out. So I'm always prepared for that, and I know it. And then I was thinking I would use one other spray that I had some questions on. But today, you're just going to have to bear with me. I'm creating from my headspace, which is a little bit between rock and roll and heavy metal and smooth jazz. Any given moment. So I love it when you guys just let me be me. The other thing about Wednesday nights, I create from the space I am in. And I last week had somebody who made a request, but their request was not granted. And they thought I was ignoring them. No, there's a lot of comments that come in. I just do me. I just do what I feels right. And somebody last week felt a little neglected. It was not a big deal. It was like, you didn't listen. I wanted, I don't know, night blooming jasmine. I don't know what they wanted. I just missed it. But also, it just helps for me to let you guys know that the beginning of every free live demo, the agreement is I create from the space I'm within. And when I'm within a space, I appreciate you guys because I get to share that space with you, and I absolutely love it. It is a very organic place for me to create from. It's actually easier than if you said recreate something. Anyway, but I just don't want anybody to ever feel like, okay, I was not particularly listening, but I also am painting at the same time. I'm going to flip my camera on. And I'm only one person. I don't have a production crew. My production crew is yours truly. All right. Stop shaking, Tracy. Stop shaking, girl. Anyway, I'm like, I literally am just like in this space of like, what do I create right now? Which is okay to be in. It is okay. Everything's gonna be all right. But I'll explain some things. It's been actually quite fun because I got a bunch of new stuff in, and then I said I would just do some fun stuff. And that's exactly what I want to do. I know the request has come in. What is that? Oh, sorry. What is that? That's my other camera. All right. All right, this journal will be available every Wednesday when I paint. Oh, I love how you create on the spot. Thank you. I do too. It really is freeing for me. And so this journal is a Fabriano 7x10 watercolor journal. I do watercolors, I do mixed media. I do whatever I feel like in these books. But well, guess we'll be covering that up because I don't know what it is. And then what I do is I offer this available to you guys. If you purchase the journal and the shipping, but you have to send an email to help@yourartfuljourney.com, which is right underneath my name. Please don't email me. You know why? When you email me, I don't get that email until days later. And I don't check my emails all the time. I actually have a little bit of help with that now. So I am not going to do watercolors tonight, but I am going to do these watercolor. These are oxide sprays. They are water-based. I just am going to mix it up tonight, Evie Eden. So, and then somebody asked me today, what is this resist spray? It is help@yourartfuljourney.com. Help@yourartfuljourney. Then it's right here underneath. Maybe I need to make this bigger. I don't know how to make that bigger. Can I make this bigger? Hold on. Let me make this bigger. Maybe? There you go. Yeah, several times people will email me. I just have to grab something to drink. Oh, my water's in the house. Yeah. Okay. And by the way, if you send them, if you send any of the emails at 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 7 a.m. this morning saying, can I get the journal? It's not really how that works, okay? And I just think I'm just gonna relax and have some fun and just think. That's all I'm gonna do. I need a towel because these sprays will go other places and they're so dang fun. Oh my God, and you can spray this through. I do different watercolor journals when wet. Warpless, yes. Higher quality, thicker paper, 100% cotton. Sure, but mine don't warp. I mean, they do initially, but this is how they end up looking. They flatten out over time. Mine flatten out. This is almost full. The only thing that might have a little bit of texture in this is I put those wood pieces in there. So flat. Just put some weighted stuff on top of it. Okay. You know, I got to paint here. Now, I grabbed a bunch of sprays. And you could do this with watercolors. Maria said, I love that you're using oxide. It's like my craft world is colliding with my art world. I love it. So Maria, a little explanation is previously, when I've worked with other companies, I couldn't use companies from other companies. You know, it was like, oh, you know. So I never really explored that. And now I get to do whatever I want, when I want to do it, if I want to do it. And nobody tells baby where to go, where to sit, and what products to use. So I've known about the products. I've had them. I have Tim Holtz is an amazing creator, designer. I've been at several shows, met him several times, love him to death. Just really am opening myself to saying whatever you guys want me to use. And overall, this kept coming in, and I was already using the archival ink pads, and I love things that are water soluble and work like watercolors. So just bear in mind, I sometimes take it to the next level and use them in ways that make my heart happy. All right? So that's a little about me. And explains why I do what I do, when I do it, if I want to do it, and if I don't want to do it. I don't know if these stencils are in, but I do want to show you can use these through stencils. So let's see if I can find a stencil that I want to use. Maybe this one. Yeah, why not? You know what? Why not? I don't know if it's in stock, so don't scream at me. So. Just use any watercolors. Just exchange what I'm doing for watercolors. Now, I am going to use a resist, and I'm going to shoot this through a stencil because I want to, because it's my party, and I'll resist if I want to. I might just use this one. No, I'm going to do this one. Why not? Just watercolors. But tonight, I just looked at your channel, lots of watercolors. I'm 62 and started almost 3 months ago. Evie Eden, I do a ton of watercolors. I do a ton of watercolors. Are the tulips you painted a stencil? Yes, they are. They're available. I love tulips. I was going to use that tonight, but then it's going to limit me. I have 3 or 4 of these left. They're on my website right here, ring-a-ling-a-ling-ling. So those are tulips. I do have them. But I'm just using circles. So tonight, I am just going to let it go. But normally, you'll see me just come out with some watercolors and go, here we go. We're just going to paint. But tonight, my brain needs a little bit more tonight. That's it. My brain just needs more. So I'm going to lay this stencil here. I am not going to tape it down. I'm going to try, and I'm going to shake this up. This I put on my website, and I've been playing with it, and I've been having so much fun. It's a resist spray. So it resists things. Simply irresistible. And I'm just going to paint. This is what I'm going to do. Okay, I just sprayed, and that's all I did. And then I'm going to pull this up, and I don't know how many circles we'll. This one comes in a set of 2. So this one is one of them, and then this is the other one. And I'm just going for a nice subtle background, but you know me. It's like subtle is like the bull walking through the china shop is saying, I just want to be subtle. That's me. And yes, you can use a heat tool. I haven't done watercolors yet. Only, I just got watercolor pencils. Are those similar to paints? They can be, but they're different. They're not apples and oranges. They're like Fuji apples and a Gala apple in the same family. Okay. Is that how we describe that? I don't know. Okay. Just spraying, and I don't want to spray the whole thing. Now, it's a good idea. Always wipe the tips so your sprayer with a baby wipe so your sprayer doesn't get clogged. Okay. I'm just, nope, that was not water I sprayed. I said this is a distressed resist spray. Maria, I can get the replacement sprayers. I thought about it and I didn't. Should I? I have a whole, you guys, I cleaned out all my paints. You know, a little bit of heartache just does you some good. By the way, just wash this under soap and water, which I will do when I'm done. I'm going to keep this other stencil handy. I do give all of my supplies when I'm done. And guys, always, Maria, if you would like me to get those, I definitely can get them. I thought about it because I think it's a good idea. You guys, I just took out a bunch that I don't, but this yellow candied apple. Now, I could take watercolors and just put this over this resist all over this, and this would work. This would work. But I'm going to use the sprays because I said I was going to use the sprays. That's the only reason. And what about peacock feathers? Because it's teal and it'll make me happy. I don't know what I'm painting tonight. Literally. Like, am I painting a flower on this? Sure. Okay. You can mist it. Oh, boy. Oh. And I like me some yellow. Okay. I just want to. If you don't have, just follow along and just paint. Yeah, if you don't have a resist, just follow along and paint. I don't have an alternative for that. I mean, I do, but now I don't. This is kind of a, I gotta get rid of this. Just paint. Just spray, just make a fun background. Yeah. Now I am gonna go in because I don't want this to be so dark. So I'm just gonna take a damp towel. It's not damp, it's just a dry towel. And I'm gonna come in, oh boy. Do you see those circles? I do. I know, normally I'm just like, wow, look at those circles. That just makes me so dang happy. Oh yeah. Yours will just look a little different than mine. And by the way, you can overlap, but see that white, that's the resist. And now I have a fun background. Now remember, this is, I get the spray everywhere, but it's not bad. It's not like not manageable. You can do that in a little, I mean, does that not scream I'm having fun? Now, I do like to take a baby wipe. It's a really good idea just to always wipe your sprayers with a baby wipe. I learned that at another company, and I just dumped all of the sprays from another company that I had that I did not like. So I've been testing, and I like these. And by golly, I like it. I just, and you can put them through a stencil. Now remember, this is water activated. What does that mean? That means these sprays are water activated. I could spray over this with water and it would go a-running. And I'm not going to do that, but when I go to seal this at the end, just bear in mind. Yeah, just bear in mind. What are the sprays do you sell on the website? Yes, I'm going to give you the link to the website. Hopefully you guys will find, oops, sorry. Hopefully you guys will find what I did with the sprays organizationally beautiful, because I put all the colors under one. Oh, come on. Can you just give me one link? That's it. That's all I want. Yeah, you're so welcome. You know, I've just been trying. If it works, I love it. Now, I didn't get any further than this, so just give me a minute. And I am thinking along the lines of something large, not sunflowery, but kind of sunflowery. It doesn't have to be a sunflower, but it will just have petals and it'll be like right here. Oh yeah. You know, if it makes you happy. All right, where is I am going to try and do this. My two suggestions on this would be acrylic paint and a liner brush, or this Pentel pen, which will go over the top, or a Posca marker. The Sharpie, I think, will work. It just isn't going to be as vivid. I don't know, because the resist, let me try it before I say anything. I don't know. Oh, it works. Ditch what I said, it works. Oh, I always like to say, look at that. Find a circle. Sharpie works. But I'm probably going to end up, yeah. Oh, come on. Was that the best I could do around a sharp or circular? Okay. Is that the best I could do? Look at that. Look at that circle. That's not right. That's not right. And I'm trying to think. I want to be able to color this in, but I still want the background. All right, I got a plan. I don't know if it's going to work. Let's do it with the Sharpie so it's light, and then I can decide what I want to do. Yeah. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. It's going to be a little light. And again, this does not scream, I'm not going to make this scream sunflower, but it might look a little bit like one. It's just where I'm at, headspace-wise. I'm actually growing sunflowers right now in my studio, and daisies and coneflowers. But so far the coneflowers or the daisies haven't made an appearance. I don't know, because I mixed them all up. So I don't know what's making an appearance and not, but I know the sunflowers because they came right out of the shell. Don't worry, this is all going to come to life. And if you're worried, so am I. So I almost want to stamp the middle of it with one of my stamps. Oh my God, I'm sweating my you-know-what's off right now. God, hot flash. Okay, now I don't know if you can see this because it's kind of light, but I'm going to add to this. And I don't want this to be a sunflower. I don't want it to look like a sunflower. I don't want it to be a sunflower. I want it to be blue, teal. That's what I want it to be. Like cobalt turquoise hue. I could also, I don't want to use the sprays. Oh, I could also, I'm going to give you some options. Let's see what works best, okay? So this archival ink is permanent, not water soluble. That's Mermaid Lagoon. I grabbed Dusty Concord. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. I'm just going to try it. If it doesn't work, I go to option number 2, okay? Because I still want to see what's in the background. Okay, I can see it, but I can't see it well enough because, oh, I'm thinking. It's like organically when it comes, it comes. I can't explain it. I don't know what to say. I think sometimes when I'm teaching, if you guys can see that this is just an open arena for ideas. Okay, I'm gonna take, this is acrylic paint, cobalt turquoise hue, and this is quinacridone gold. So, oh. And I don't necessarily want this to be, oh, let's go mix these colors. Let's just see, oh. Okay, I want more, I'm gonna go more. Okay, there we go. I still wanna be able to see it. The Quin Gold, I'm kind of ditching, but let's see what happens as I move along. People are always amazed when I say, oh yeah, I paint with stamp ink all the time. But this is acrylic paint. You guys, just the texture of this alone is making me happy. I just want to stay in here and paint. I have another idea to paint and I want to do it tonight. So I took a little nap. I did an afternoon activity with my parents, which was so fun. So I guess I kind of took the day off a little bit. I'm going to come back to that stamp pad. I love the gold I bought from you. No, the resist isn't going to resist the acrylic. It's adhering. Acrylics probably have similar attributes to the resist where it's going to bond. I'm not worried about that. Oh yeah. Oh, my nose is so running. Ugh, come on, cut me some slack. I'm not even an allergy person. I'm going to just stay out here and do another session of just experimenting. I didn't even get into half the colors. I'll make another pass if it needs to be darker, if I need to. Ooh, she looks pretty. Oh my God, I love it. I'm sorry, I do. I just wanted it to be subtle. It is. We're going to add, I'm going to try and not darken this up too much. Lately, I've gone a little too dark on things. And I get it. I got to lighten it up, girl. All right. It's speaking to me. Now I'm going to make sure this is dry. I'm going to try and leave that middle. Please don't let me do anything to that middle. Y'all just tell me to back the heck up. I'm going to go, but is this dry? Yeah, that's dry. So these are the Stencil Brush Pros that I love. Okay. And I might need to just get out the black, but this is just the teal. I'm just going in. Oh yeah. Adding a little bit of teal. It's not a lot. We're probably going to add black. That's what I'm probably going to come in. I'm just adding. And this is permanent. The archival ink versus the distress archival doesn't come off of anything. Your clothing, anything. All right, I am going to grab black. And you guys, if you are ordering from the shop, I know this one's kind of confusing. This right here is the Distress Oxide. They're listed Oxide and Archival. The containers are different sizes. I keep having to email everybody. I just do that. All right, I am going to take, this is a Pentel marker. I showed this last week. I'm going to show this in lieu of a liner brush, but then I'm going to show a liner brush. So this is, so look at the tip of this. I don't have a piece. Yes, I do. The more you push, it's Pentel, it's permanent, it's refillable. Yes, I have the refills, yes. So I'm loving, I took this with me when I was traveling. It was a great option versus the liner brush. Now, if you're a member of your Artful Journey, the more you push, the thicker the line. It is permanent. The less you push, the thinner the line, okay? Yeah, don't let me touch the middle, but we are going to add some. Sometimes there are journals that I say to myself, you should not have sold that. So I photograph everything. This is like one of them. Somebody's in my studio sneaking chocolate. I think I need to get one of the refills on in here, but it's still going good. It's still going good. And I use this a lot. Just unscrews and it has a little cartridge, super handy. Didn't explode on the airplane, which I was super happy about. Okay. I love that you can see through. Now this is where everybody has to back my bus up. When I start to overdo something. I'm gonna take the archival ink that's in black. I have it in a big pad and a little pad, okay? But I do wanna add some shadows to this, and yes, this is, oh yeah, we're gonna bring this out a little bit. Tracy, don't get too dark. Okay. Oh, I meant to do, oh, sorry, I have to do this. Not bad for being the coffee mug, right? Okay, now I'm just gonna come in. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna touch the middle. I am just gonna go around the perimeter. We're not gonna touch the middle. We all agreed. Do not let me touch the middle. Do not let me touch the middle. Ooh, that laser is working overtime. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm sorry, but this is just making me so happy. Oh my God, and the feeling, like it feels good. This is feel good art. Feel good art. I don't know who's getting this journal, but I hope you love it because I'm loving making it. And it is just the absolute best place to pour my heart into. Okay, stop darkening it up, Tracy Ann, because you're going to regret it. Oh, I think I can remove that. And okay. Good, good, good. What do you think? Do not touch anything because you're gonna regret it. Oh. It's funny, that Sharpie is resisting. But it is working just enough. Actually, what I want to do, where is my this? And where is my, do I have black paint out? No, I did not put black paint out. I do not believe, okay? Oh, you guys, thank you, loving, thank you. Okay, little stencil brush, the littlest one. Don't get upset, I'm not touching the middle. I'm just gonna, oh yeah, she just needed a little more. I'm just, I am not touching the middle. I'm surprised the circles are dark circles. I expected them to be white since you sprayed the resist with, so the inside is white. And if I wipe this away, now the circles are dark because that was raw paper that absorbed the sprays. Do you understand? Do you got that, Esther? So even if I want to wipe this away, if I continue to wipe, look, I can continue to wipe this away, and that's the resist up there. But the circles are, okay, got it. Now, I'm kind of thinking, do not touch this anymore, Tracy Ann, because you're gonna. It just needed a softer middle. And I don't know, a stem, no stem. I don't really, yeah, I'll do a little stem down. Stem, no stem? Yeah, stem. It needs something. It's not floating. Yeah, that makes me happy. Now, the last thing I'm going to do to this is I am going to take this. Uh-oh, I've used every, I'm just going to wipe that off in my hand, of course. I am just going to go around the edge a little bit, give a nice little vignette. Oh yeah. It's picking up all of this texture and I'm happy. Now, a couple of options. Gal, and I don't want to. Okay, so I have water soluble. Oh, I'm sorry, my camera's off. I have water soluble things. What is water soluble on this? The sprays. So if I reactivate this and I take a brush on sealer and I brush, what's going to happen is I could smear those colors. So I'm going to take a workable fixative. I could use Dorland's wax, but what I don't want to do in this situation, I guess I could. I don't want to flatten this. I want to add a satin to this, a satin brush on varnish, and just make this girl shine. I want to make her glitter. Oh, gal. I want to make her shimmer and shine. Thanks, Craig. That's the, damn. Okay. She gonna shine. So I'm going to take a workable fixative, but I have to spray that and I have to spray it outside. So that way nothing goes anywhere. Okay? Okay? Give me a hot 2 seconds if you want to see proof of what I'm doing. Okay. Door, walking, moonwalking. Ventilated area. Okay, the reason I put the workable fixative down is again, because I don't want the water-soluble items to go anywhere, okay? That's it. Now, I am gonna use a satin varnish so that this girl is shining. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh my God, I love everything about this piece. I love that it is not a sunflower. I love that it has its own identity. I'm going to use Duraclear Satin Varnish Brush On. I love that I just played, and y'all let me do it. Oh, good. I'd be a little worried if I saw. Oh, my gal, I'm so sorry. Switch the camera. Sorry. Duraclear Satin Varnish. All I did was do this, and I am just, yep, sorry about that. Oh, my production people, they are gonna get, I'm just making sure that I'm not getting, oh yeah, perfect. I'm not. Oh my God, I love this piece so much. I love that so much. Sorry. Switch the camera. I did. Go. Sometimes that's all you know. Sorry about that. It was a little camera problem. Do. Just sometimes people think, oh my gosh, she went outside. What did she do? Oh. Pull the tape at a 45-degree angle. I'm in love. Brenda, is this going to you? Because if it is, that's lovely. I hope you like it. Oh, I love it. It's missing something. And I'm allowed to change my mind at any given moment. It's missing something. And it's gonna lay on top because I'm allowing it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like this guy isn't dark enough. Okay, I need to add 5. Sorry. I'm going to sign my name. Thank you for allowing me to create from the space I am in. That meant a lot. On a piece like this, mixed media, could you have pot the thick gel on the, I don't, okay. I don't know that question. Okay, so I'm gonna let this dry, and this is thank you. Thank you, guys. I couldn't, I just needed this tonight, and I am glad I got to share. I understand the circles now. I had to go look at my stencil to figure it out. I know it's a little crazy. It's like, also, I did this on raw paper. So remember, I didn't gesso it. I didn't fill up the fibers of the paper. When you really understand what paper does and what it's meant to absorb, and I didn't put any gesso, so I just sprayed that resist through the stencil. So underneath the circles just was raw paper, and it just seeped up. And I could have kept rubbing back a little bit and made that a little bit whiter. Oh my God, Brenda is getting this journal. So when I'm done here, Brenda, I will send an invoice for the journal and the shipping. And if you want to add to your order, you can go in and order, and I'll add this to you, add this in. I want to thank you guys. I get to create and I get to create from my heart. I get to share very vulnerable things. Art is a vulnerable thing. If you're a member of your artful journey, when you share in our group, it's a very safe space to share. I am sharing with the universe or whatever, the internet peoples. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But at the end of the day, if I can just share authentically what art comes from my heart, that's what's going to align, and that is what is my art voice. And so I just want to thank you. I did experience or have a friend who passed away this weekend unexpectedly, and he was a musician. And he passed away with guitar in hand, hence my guitar art. And at the end of the day, when I get to share and be real with you guys, that means more to me than you'll ever know. I tend to share more in your artful journey, and this got a little deep at the end, but when I said this girl is going to shimmer and shine, that is, Craig was an amazing songwriter, so Craig Fisher, this one's for you. And I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for always showing up, even for these free live demos. It really does mean a lot that as I move forward and I would talk to him about my business, he understood why I moved to North Carolina. And it was great that last May I got to go back and make a visit. But I love being here for you guys so much. It means so much that I can just do this and just always create from your heart. whether it's poetry writing, songwriting, putting yourself out there and being exceptionally vulnerable. As songwriters, I saw my Ramona music friends put it all out there, and that is what I am doing. And I don't regret it one bit. And I get to be home every day in this studio, filling orders, putting thank you stickers on things, designing new projects, asking your opinion. And you guys are always there for me. And I thank you so much. And I am so sorry it got a little deep at the end. I appreciate you guys. Do something creative every day and don't hide your art. Don't hide any side of you. Just be who you are and share it with the world, because it's a total gift. Total gift. Okay. I'll talk to y'all soon. Good night.